Welcome, race fans. Thank you for joining us at FTSN, reporting live from the Fairy Tale Classic 500. I am Jack B. Nimble. Alongside me is the one and only Rip Van Winkle.
Thanks, Jack. Rip Van Winkle here. Tonight's main event is the epic battle of speed versus sloth, brain versus brawn, courage versus clout. Or shall we say, the tortoise is taking on the hare. That's right, you heard it here first. This is guaranteed entertainment, folks. Down in the pit, we have Little Red Riding Hood with the hands-down favorite of this race, Harold the Hare. Red?
Thank you, boys. As RW stated, I am currently standing beside Harold the Hare, who has graciously agreed to give you all a few words before the race begins. Harold, thanks again so much for being with us today. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great! Best shape of my life. As you may know, I have a new trainer this year, a gingerbread man. He's been pushing me hard, feeling good, runs with me every day, fast as fast can be. That turtle knower will never catch me.
Rumor has it there was some trash talking when the challenge from the tortoise was issued. Do you have any response to having called the tortoise, and I quote, slow-witted and stupid?
Yeah, I said it, and I guarantee that stupid tortoise will be the last to cross the line today.
Thank you, Harold, and good luck today. Not that you'll need it. Again, this is Little Red live from the field. Back to you boys in the booth.
Thank you, Red. There were some captivating words from Harold. Any response to that, Rip?
Well, Harold certainly isn't lacking any confidence today, is he?
As Red is trying to find Terry the Turtle for an interview, have you had a chance to check out the track conditions today, RV?
As a matter of fact, I have. The track's running fast today. It hasn't rained in nearly a week, so it's very dusty. If someone falls behind early in this race, that could spell trouble.
It seems the track conditions are certainly favoring Harold the Hare today. I think Red is finally ready with Terry the Tortoise in the field.
Tortoise, you are the perceived underdog in today's race. How do you feel about this?
Well, you come to the racetrack and you want to race good and you hope you race good. And if some people don't think I can race good, then that's their opinion, and I respect that. All I can do is all that I can do.
So, Terry, can you tell me how you have prepared for today's race?
Well, I actually walked all the way here to the racetrack today.
Fascinating. As I hear it, you are actually the one who challenged Harold to this race. Can I ask, what was running through your mind when you issued this challenge?
Well, nothing was really running through my mind. I was truly just a little tired of hearing that hare run his mouth, and someone needed to do something.
Thank you, Terry. It looks like the tortoise may be in a little over his head today, folks. Little Red Riding Hood, FTSN.
Thank you, Red. Let's hope that tortoise doesn't end up on his back today. That would be disastrous. So, Rip, you think there's any chance for a victory from the tortoise?
Not at all.
Thanks, Rip. All right, folks, we're down to the final minutes before the race. We'll take a quick break to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll come back, and it'll be the moment you've all been waiting for. Welcome back to FTSN's coverage of the Fairy Tale Classic 500. I am Jack B. Nimble.
And I'm Rip Van Winkle.
Both runners have reached the starting line. We're waiting for the starting gun to fire. The race is mere seconds away.
Oh boy, Jackie, this is my favorite part. And they're off.
Oh no, it's not a clean start for the hare.
That's right, Jackie. He seems to be running the opposite direction of the course. This might be some strange new strategy Harold and his crew thought up pre-race. And you know what? I'm liking it.
Or he could have just been startled by the gunshot from the looks of the cottontail that's between his legs.
That could be right, too.
Okay, the rabbit seems to be turned things around, and he's headed back in the right direction. He's quickly overtaken Terry along the front stretch.
Yes, it appears he's running very fast now.
Harold has taken the lead and is barreling down the track now, headed full speed into turn one. Oh no! Harold's lost his footing and slid off the track into the brambles.
Ouch! That has gotta hurt, Jackie.
Red is standing down in Harold's pit with some information.
It's really busy down here, guys, but from what I can see, they were not prepared for this at all. Gingerbread Man has just pulled several thorns out of Harold's side. It looks like they are going to get him back out on that track.
Thanks, Red. So, Rip, what effect is this going to have on the race?
I don't think so.
Well, speaking of that, Terry has just reached the first turn. But wait, Harold is back on the track. Harold is heading towards turn 2 at a much slower pace.
Well, I think it's time for that gloating to start.
Yes, I was hoping that would not be a factor today, but once again, Harold seems to be off the pace.
Carrots, Jack. Carrots. Mr. McGregor's planted some fresh carrots just last week. I sampled one this morning. They are great. This could be Terry's opportunity. If he had a jet engine strapped to his back.
Terry seems to be plugging along through turn 2, headed for the home stretch.
I hope he doesn't get too comfortable up there. Harold's just finished his second carrot and looks ready to get back on the track.
I don't believe it. Terry seems to be opening up a lead as Harold scarfs down his 6th carrot. We have a report from Red.
The crowd is going wild as the snails root for this unlikely victory. The gingerbread man is sweating icing and losing gumdrops as he works to get Harold out of the garden. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Red. It seems Harold has just seen how close Terry is to the finish line. He's dropped his half-eaten 9th carrot and makes a break for it.
I don't believe it! I don't believe it! Terry wins the race!
The grandstands are in pandemonium. The snails are charging the track.
Well, I'm not sure I would call that charging, Jack.
Wow, what an amazing finish. You saw it here, folks. Terry the Turtle has won the Fairy Tale Classic 500. Let's check with Red, who is standing in the infield.
Thanks, Jack. I looked to get a word in with our second and last place finisher, Harold T. Hare, but unfortunately he ate so much he is unable to get over the wall to get out of the garden.
Wow, Red, that's a lot of carrots.
Now to Red in Victory Lane with our champion.
I am standing here with Terry the Turtle after what was one of the most amazing come-from-behind victories that this reporter has ever seen. So, tell Terry, how do you feel at this moment?
I'm just very happy to be here, and I'm glad I won the race. I would like to thank all those who made this possible, my parents, who could not be here today. My father is battling soft shell. I love you, Mom and Dad. I need to thank my friends, FTSN, you guys are great. Harold, for running a clean race, and most of all, I have to thank Farmer McGregor for growing some wonderful carrots.
Congratulations again. Go enjoy. You earned it.
Well, you heard it, Rip. He owes this win to the carrots.
Well, Jack, while the carrots did play a vital role in today's race, what we can really attribute today's victory to is the true grit and determination that Terry showed in the face of impossible odds and tremendous adversity. While the hare had every physical advantage and every obstacle seemed to be stacked against the tortoise, Terry stayed the course, and slow and steady truly did win this race. This is Rip Van Winkle with Jack B. Nimble and Little Red Riding Hood for FTSN. Have a good night, Fairy Tale Land.